Alright, hey guys, it's TJ, and welcome back to another Call of Duty story video. So because the end of the school year is coming up, I thought I'd tell a story of something me and my friends did. It's kind of like a senior prank type thing, except we're not seniors. But yeah, it was like a prank on the school type thing. We just kind of messed around and did this, and it was pretty cool, pretty fun, kind of daring, and we almost hit a baby. So yeah. Alright, so this is actually a tradition. We've done it 2 years in a row. I probably won't do it again this year because my friend that I usually do it with left the school, and he's kind of the dude that got all the stuff necessary. And yeah, so I probably won't do it again this year, but maybe, you never know. But yeah, we've done it 2 years in a row. It was pretty fun. And yeah, so let's get into the story. So I don't really know how we got this idea. It was probably back a couple years ago when we were just chilling, talking. You know, the end of the year was fast approaching, and we were like, you know what, we should do something, because we have always been kind of mischievous, kind of like pranksters, I guess, on the school. We like did the mustard packets on the toilet thing, and like just always tried doing various pranks around the school. You know, we were basically the Foozy Tube of the school, the Roman Atwood of the school. Some might even say the Sam Pepper of the school. But yeah, so we always did stuff like that, except this one was kind of more daring than the others. The others were just really minor things that could be undone easily. But we had the bright idea to throw some water balloons down to the office of our school, like right where all the administration is. Yeah, we were gonna throw water balloons down there. So yeah, not the best of plans, but yeah, you know, a couple days before the last day of school, he's like, alright, you actually want to do this? I was like, sure, I guess, like, let's go. The last day of school finally approaches. He brings a whole bag of water balloons, and I'm like, oh no, dudes, this is happening. So he brought the water balloons, and it was cool. I was like, alright. So as soon as school ended, obviously, all the kids are going crazy. They're all running through the halls, so that was our plan. You know, they're all running through the halls, messing around, doing stuff, like, they're all excited to get out of school, so kids are just running through the halls, screaming, so we were like, this is the perfect distraction. So, on the last day of school, none of the teachers really care. You know, they know they can't give you detention, and they can't really give you in trouble, because what are they gonna do? Like, you're leaving school, like, they can't do anything. None of the teachers care, so you're allowed to pretty much just roam the school, and even though the teachers tell you to go back to your classes, you kind of don't need to do it, because you can't really get in trouble. So yeah, we were going around the school. We head to the bathroom. We're being all sneaky. Like, obviously the bag of balloons is pretty easy to conceal. You know, it's not like big or anything, and we could kind of squish it down. So we kind of just put it under his shirt, walked into the bathroom. So then we filled up a couple as big as we could get it. Like, we started messing around, like throwing water at each other, and they kept popping and stuff. But we had a whole bag, so it doesn't really matter. So we finally get it done. We have these water balloons filled, and then you hear the bells go off. So you hear the bells go off that finally signify that school is over, and kids just storm the halls. It's just an amalgamation of screaming, and every once in a while you hear "School's out for," like just kids singing that, because obviously school's out for the summer. They're all freaking out, they're all running. So we didn't have like jackets or anything, because you know, it's the summer. We wouldn't have put on like jackets or hoods or anything, but I think we just kind of put our backpacks like high up and kind of slinked our heads down just to not get noticed. And we waited for a big crowd of kids to run by, which, you know, wasn't hard to do because it was the end of school. So a big crowd of kids run by, and so do we. So me and my friend run past, and our school is kind of laid out so that there's 2 floors, but on the second floor, right next to the bathrooms, there's a balcony type thing, kind of like a window without glass, that you can look down and see the office below. So we could see, you know, the office workers and all that below, and, you know, throw water balloons. So that's what we did. We ran by with this group of kids, and we threw the water balloon over the ledge, and I didn't hear it splatter or anything, because we just sprinted. We like blended in with the group of kids, like just kind of like ran the same pace as them, and then we threw it over. You know, we were holding the water balloons all down low, and then we threw it over as fast as we could, and then we just sprinted out of there. We sprinted all the way out of the door, down the street, for quite a while. So then we were like, okay, I think it's safe. So then we casually walk back to the school under the pretenses that, you know, I was gonna go ask his mom if we could hang out. You know, he was like, his mom is still in the school, like she volunteers a lot, so she was in the school. So we're like, okay, we'll just walk back, and I'll pretend like I need to ask your mom if I can hang out with you. And so we walk back through the front office, and the devastation was real, man. So we had various different sizes of water balloons. We threw about 4 water balloons, I believe. So then there were a couple small ones. You know, one landed on like a chair, and you could see the water balloon thing. You could see a couple like by the front door, just, you know, kind of strewn about. And then you have the big one that was right in the center, and it was right next to a baby stroller. So we almost hit the baby with a freaking water balloon. Obviously we didn't know, but yeah, like a giant water balloon almost just hit the baby in the face. So that would have been not good. So the janitors were there just looking around like, why did we become school janitors? We could have picked anything we wanted in our lives and we became this. And it's the last day of school. So they probably knew something was going to happen. You know, how could you not? It's the last day of school with a bunch of kids. Like, what else? What would happen, you think? Or they would have to have expected, but they were kind of just looking around, like reevaluating their life. Like, why did I do this? So yeah, we walked by and we were like, oh dude, like we both just kind of looked at each other, but we played it off quite casually, if I do say so myself. So yeah, we did that for 2 years. It was just the most recent year that I almost hit a baby, but yeah, it was I think we done good, guys. We done good. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. Let me know any school pranks that you've done, and yeah, see you next time.